so creepy. Oh god, they're so scary. Creepiest looking zombies I've ever seen.
Welcome. Oh, look who it is. Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty Dog. Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been an eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans.
Oh my gosh, and, yeah, we know exactly what this is. I can't believe they leaked this.
Watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold, that's what happened.
Well, the good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people about all things at Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is a,
I can't believe that
month
happened.
Actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters in this journey and this world mean so much to them.
Yeah, I mean, The Last of Us was one of the first games I played on the channel, and like,
amazing.
it was an amazing, emotional, crazy experience to go through on YouTube for the first time.
And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting. So
we know one of them.
What can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking.
Surprise, surprise for this first one.
So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show.
Yeah.
But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out. And it's really cool. And it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Padnatti, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year.
I'm excited about that. Oh, I hope we get like a trailer next year or something. A whole new game.
I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog's storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something
special. Me too. That could be so fun.
Okay, well, that's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day. It feels like up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for
so
HBO,
much time with The Last of Us, like every version of it.
For the past year, you know, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO.
I'm gonna meet HBO just to watch this, honestly.
TV show. They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game. I just can't, I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
the entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now.
That's so exciting. I don't know if there's a release date for the
pretty close. It's closer
show yet, is there?
And
I'm not sure.
You actually got to
it
direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust that exists between Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay. So we could first look. Let's take.
Ooh.
So you could see this is a certain museum that players might know from the game.
I recognize that.
I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them but seeing them do all the other episodes. They've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year. Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
I mean, that first image that they put out.
We've had so many adaptations
like
that it's just fallen a little bit
public and other
flat.
Stuff makes it feel sort of
and I really hope
this one
feels authentic to the game.
Dylan Ellie from from the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right?
Okay,
Serious?
next year.
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
okay.
all I'll say right now.
Oh, I'm
All right.
guessing
Well, Last of Us
at
HBO,
maybe
very,
Geek
very
Week or
exciting.
whatever, the next Summer
And
Game Fest.
I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us
We
here.
happen to have a couple
Really?
actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay, come on
Oh,
up.
that music.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Oh,
Surprise!
Troy's back again. Hello.
I know.
Good to see
hello.
you.
Good to see you.
I'm a little confused though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it, and we're such fans of like the talent and the helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show, and it has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping under wraps for now.
That's
But man,
awesome.
I'm
I love
bummed
that
couldn't be there
choice to
with you
bring
guys when you
them
filmed your stuff.
into the
there's been so
game.
much stuff
It's
I feel like
so good.
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret that you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like
Except for today.
Except for today, yeah.
It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that, because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew. I have to say, when I walked out on set, to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. I love the story. I love just being a part of.
I'm so
world.
excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob
What
and
are they
weave
going to make
and,
them
you know,
look like? Like,
are
how
these
are they going to
characters
make them
we know
look
from
different?
the game that they're playing? New
You know?
characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier
Oh my
today.
goodness.
Lots of talk about.
I can't believe
the
it. I
idea
saw that
of really what's
tweet
happening
about
is
it.
Looks like you guys are remaking.
And
the
I thought it was like
original
a fake
game,
news,
And this
'cause
is
I
like
was
a
like,
ground-up remake. Is that right?
We haven't heard anything on Summer Game Fest.
We
Like,
wanted
this
to
is
give
fake.
people the
That's
definitive
real.
version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision. We're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
I haven't seen the
let's take a
trailer
look
yet, though.
at
This
the
is a whole
Last of
surprise
Us
to me. I only
Part
knew that it
1.
was coming, as you know. The Last of Us remake. Oh, wow. The setting is so familiar. I'm so excited that they're bringing this to PlayStation 5. It's gonna look so good. I would gladly replay this, although I'll miss the glitches. Because the glitches were hilarious.
Everything to do with that little girl.
And it's coming so soon, too. September 2nd?
You know, I've never been this close.
Everybody's been asking for this for so long, and they actually delivered.
Can't be any worse out there.
Oh, the emotion of this game. Oh, so creepy. Oh god, they're so scary. Creepiest looking zombies I've ever
Once upon
seen.
a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Get you killed.
Oh,
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
God, this story is phenomenal.
You make every shot count.
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
Oh, This is gonna be so good. I can't wait to see it on a PlayStation 5. This game's already so fantastic.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching
Really?
it in
Oh
real
my god, I
time.
love their first reaction.
It's because you did these. These performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually, we came up with a process where you could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity.
Wow.
And then the animators went back and
We're
studied.
seeing side by sides here just how
Oh
much
my
it has
God.
changed. That you went and you redid the models and rebuilt everything.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground
Whoa.
up. Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing.
That's
from
a
the ground
massive
up.
difference.
But the great thing about these faces is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set than
Wow.
we could have achieved before. And that's just
That's
one of the
phenomenal.
things.
I think that's
we talk
amazing
about,
that they use
this
the
brand new
original
AI,
footage
like
for
all the
that.
combat is redone. Just the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC, we wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Amazing. Well, now you guys
That's,
can replay.
that's
when was
great.
the
Now
last time
I
you
really
guys
want to replay it. It
played
hasn't
the
been that
game?
long since I played it for the first time.
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played
one straight into part two. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part two coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another playthrough with this.
I can't wait to go back because it was.
I can't wait.
You guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
It's really, when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of The Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the
Well,
whole,
now I have
like,
to
all the
replay it because
new
I haven't
animation
actually
system,
played The
new
Last
AI
of Us
system,
Part 2
everything
yet.
we've
I've been
learned
like
on,
waiting to play it on the
Uncharted 4, Last of
channel.
Us 2,
With
we
you
applied
guys.
to this,
So now I feel
again,
like
to
I
give
have
that
to
definitive version.
replay the
Just to
first
give a
one
quick shout
in
out,
PlayStation
this
5
project
and
is
then
headed
play
up
the
by
second one.
Matthew Gallant and Shauna Skye.
Okay.
And you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
And shortly thereafter on PC.
We'll look forward to it.
Y'all must
Neil,
be
you
so
talked a lot about
happy, everybody who's been
games
waiting
directed
for
by
this
other
remake
people.
for so
What are
long,
you
and they
directing?
actually
Still
are
making games?
delivering it
Still making games.
this year,
I
too.
haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save it.
But you do have a new project.
Do have a new project, but we'll
That's
save
so
it for another
funny.
Summer Game Fest.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome.
What a great announcement. And I loved all of those views.